It's changed my life. It's a lot of fun. You know, this is like a release for me. Hello, my name is Sammy Seymour. I went through some things in my life and I wanted to change, and this is one of the biggest changes. You know, I got into some dark times in my life, and this is one of the ways that I've got out of it. I'll start off with the little guys, the little jumps, and then eventually I'm going to make my way, and I want to go someday. Hopefully, I want to go pro.
We know that early engagement for young people is absolutely necessary. The earlier the engagement, the better in terms of their success.
You get to meet a whole lot of new people. It's a whole new community out there, right? And everybody just loves the ride. I love the ride, and it makes me happy to see others out there doing something that they love and enjoy to do. And it picks me up. It puts a smile on my face, and I like it.
We were so impressed with the sort of life-affirming activity that it represented, and it looked like a great cause for kids that probably don't get a lot of breaks in life, and just to see the look on their faces when they were involved in the mountain biking activity was phenomenal.
Well, yeah, basically, you gotta go at your own pace, right? And whatever you're most comfortable with, then that's what you're gonna go through with, and be comfortable with yourself and be honest with yourself.
3, 1, go.
The bike camp received a social planning grant because it aligned with the Kamloops social plan and really filled the gap around young males who face adversity and limited access to sporting events or sports and recreational opportunities. Also, what stood out with that grant in particular was the positive health impacts. So for example, it promotes physical activity, problem solving, building resiliency and community, as well as the mentorship opportunities it had.
I ride my bike all summer. My job is riding my bike and putting on races, and you get kind of burnt out on it. And when I come to this camp, I'm kind of revitalized. Mountain biking is exciting, it's speed, but the biggest thing for me and what really got me hooked on biking in general when I was a kid was the freedom. When you're riding, you choose everything. How fast do you want to go, how big of a jump do you want to go off of, and on the other side too is, where do you want to go? I actually had the honor of photographing the event, so they were clearly enjoying what they were doing. Yeah, and it was probably for them the first time that anybody had ever done anything like this for them. So it was amazing. It's the third year. A lot of support from the community as a whole. They really stepped up this year. Now we're actually looking at how we can incorporate kids and participants from years past to step up as leaders. So it's kind of really evolving to look like you're not just coming to the camp for 2 days, you're actually changing your life and you're changing your lifestyle. So, we've had a few participants from last year come out and kind of take some other guys under their wing and show them the ropes, and it was really exciting to see them. Now they've got someone to look up to, and they also have a place where they can aspire to be, so they can say, yeah, next year I'm going to come out and help out with the camp, and maybe I'll help instruct a bit, or maybe I'll help take some guys down the runs or bike with them outside of the camp. So it's really cool to see the full cycle and to see everyone kind of riding together and progressing.
I want to have the opportunity to work with other youth and to show them that there's something else out there other than the bad things, other than the bad things in life. I love the ride, and it makes me happy to see others out there doing something that they love and enjoy to do. When I actually saw the event, I then realized that this is like a natural adrenaline rush that doesn't involve substance abuse. So we were just very impressed with what the money would be going toward.